Hi, welcome back. To make storytelling more engaging and interesting, various dramatic effects should be used and implemented. These include things like props, music, changes in voice for each character, facial expressions, and gestures. Props can be bought or made by teachers. Teachers can even download background music. However, as teachers, we need to practice voice modulation, gestures, and facial expressions. Young learners are able to pick up cues such as body language, gestures, and facial expressions to better understand what the teacher is trying to say. As such, these are important skills to learn and not just for storytelling. The first technique for storytelling is varying the volume of your voice. Depending on what's happening in the story or who's speaking, the volume of the voice should change. If a story is told using the same voice in terms of tone and volume, children will lose interest very quickly. Teachers should find their natural voice first, then adjustments can be made accordingly. Your natural voice occurs when you're relaxed and comfortable. Try raising your voice and lowering your voice. As you do this, put your fingers on your vocal cords. You should feel them move as you raise your voice and lower your voice. When there's minimal vocal cord movement, this is your natural voice. Knowing this, you can adjust according to the situation in the story. Your natural voice can be used for narrating or characters with the most dialogue in the story. The second technique is having a clear voice. You need to enunciate your words, properly stress words, and use proper intonation. There are appropriate stresses and intonations to match each emotion. Teachers need to practice this. Pronunciation should be clear and precise. The students need to hear to understand. In addition, you as a teacher need to model proper pronunciation for students to mimic. The third technique is tailoring voices to each character in the story. A character's appearance, personality, and gender can be expressed through the speaker's voice. Facial expressions and gestures should also be used. Your voice can be used to differentiate between sexes. Raising or lowering your tone can help with this. In children's books, it usually contains a lot of animals. Teachers need to consider the size of the animals, gender, unique characteristics of the animals, age, personality, and even specific animal sounds unique to cultures. Erin, my friend, who's a fantastic teacher, is going to give a short lesson how to differentiate different animal sounds. Pay attention to how she differentiates each animal sounds through her voice and gestures. Hi, Erin. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi!
So I need your help today. I want to hear different sounds of animals that will help storytelling more fun for our kids.
Okay.
So let's start off with a cow. How would you make a cow sound to make stories fun for kids?
Okay, the cow is big and I need some motion too, like this. Moo. Is that okay?
Oh, I like the actions too, right? What about a pig?
A pig. You know, the pig has a special, unique nose, right? So, like this. Put your finger on your nose and say oink, 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 oink. Or the little kids love to do like this. Oink, 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 oink. Is that good?
Oh, I like that. So Erin, how would you differentiate a puppy and a dog?
Okay, the puppy and a dog. Usually the puppy is little one. For the dog, mom or dad. So the little puppy says like, bow wow, ruff ruff. But with the dog, with mommy dog, ruff ruff. With daddy dog, ruff ruff.
Okay, that sounds very real. Then can you differentiate for me a rooster and a hen?
Rooster and hen and daddy and mommy. For the rooster, like this.
I like it.
Kids love it too.
I'm sure they will.
And hen, cluck, 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 cluck.
Okay. Oh, that sounds very real.
Real?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I thought I was at a farm.
Oh yeah? Thank you.
What about a lamb?
Lamb, it's difficult for me because we need some vocal cord vibration. So like, ba. I can't do it. So I use the motion like, ba, with the horn. Ba, ba.
That's a great tip with the horns. I like that. What about a horse? I know that's a little bit tricky though.
Horse. Oh, I love it. It's really, really exciting. Look at me. Horse says, neigh. One more. Neigh. Kids love it.
I'm sure they would.
Lots of fun.
Okay, lastly, how about a cat? How would you incorporate a cat?
Oh yeah, the cat's easy one. Kids also know that. So they say like, meow. Only the sounds, they say meow. But I usually copy my kids. They do the motion like this. Meow. Or some little girls love to like meow, meow, meow.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, a few years ago, there was a very popular K-pop song, Poppy Poppy. Do you know that?
No, I don't think I've heard of this song.
When the song was around the world, kids like to do the cat like this. Meow! It was a dance, a part of dance of the Poppy Poppy song, maybe?
Okay. That's a perfect action for a cat though.
Yeah. So, meow, meow, meow. Up to kids and up to you. Is that okay?
That sounds great. Thank you so much for helping us today, Erin.
It was my pleasure.
I hope you can come back when we need your help again.
Sure.
Right? Thank you guys. Right, we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye.
Amazing. With practice, you can do this too. You should also practice changing your voice to fit the emotions of the characters. Think about how your voice changes when you're feeling happy, sad, angry, surprised, or even nervous. Speed and stressing of words are important when expressing emotions in your voice. Pacing is also important to storytelling. You don't want to be rushed trying to finish a story. Alternatively, you don't want to go too slow and risk the possibility of students losing interest. Using pauses is an effective tool to add dramatic effect. It gives time for listeners to think. Also, the anticipation of what's going to come next adds to the excitement of the story. Stressing keywords in the story also adds to the dramatic effect. This adds to the impact of key moments in the story. It also gives clues as to what's happening for easier comprehension. Have fun with varying the voices using the techniques we discussed. Your students will appreciate the effort that you put in. We'll continue our talk on storytelling techniques in the next video. See you soon. Bye.